Shane Dawson. What's up, TTA gang? I'm back to y'all again with another reaction. And today we're gonna be reacting to Shane Dawson. My friend got life in prison, y'all. Oh my god, I do not know what to expect out of this. All I know is that friend must have killed somebody or something to get life in prison, because you can't do too many things to get life in prison. So yeah, I'm definitely curious to figure out what this video is gonna be about, and I haven't watched Shane in such a long time. So yes, I definitely got to start doing more Shane reactions. So without further ado, let's get right into this reaction.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I am pretty nervous about today's video, mainly because it's really close to home. So I talk about a lot of dark things on my channel.
Yeah, you do.
Death, a lot of murder, because I like that kind of dark, twisted stuff, and I like hearing the motives for why the killer did it, getting in the mind of the killer to see what that's like. I mean, I've been obsessed with killers and horror movies and all of that scary stuff.
Yeah, I love horror movies.
Just for proof, my mom recently found this in her closet. It's from, I think, the 7th grade, and I made a collage of all my favorite movies. And Scream is all over it. And there's even a picture right here of all the main characters covered in blood, holding a gun. It's weird that the teachers didn't question that.
Yeah.
So I clearly have a fascination with anything dark. And I have been obsessed with something for the last 6 years that I haven't talked about publicly because I felt weird about it. But I feel like it's even weirder that I haven't talked about it. Because every time I talk about a murder on this channel, I say, oh, I can't even imagine why this person did it or what got into them. And with this specific case, I literally
could imagine.
Cannot understand why this person did it.
Okay.
And what got into them. Somebody I went to school with for a long time, and also somebody that I did consider a friend at the time, killed someone. And they didn't just kill someone.
What I tell y'all.
And they did it in a very intense,
oh my god,
terrifying way that you only hear about in movies, and nobody to this day knows the motive. So I went to Lakewood High School.
Throwback Shane.
Definitely stood out for being a weird kid. And the popular kids definitely pointed out that I didn't fit in quite a lot. But inside of the popular group was a boy named Kirk Galvin. Not only was Kirk popular, but Kirk wasn't the typical popular kid. He was different for a lot of reasons.
He accepted everyone. He didn't judge anyone. We need more kids out there like that.
Laugh at me, he would always step in and be like, hey man, stop. And not only that, Kirk had a 4.0 for his entire school career.
That's amazing.
I went to school with him, I think, from 5th grade to 12th grade. And in that time span, he only got A's, which is crazy. Like, the smartest kid in school, one of the most popular kids in school, turned into...
Now I can see why he wasn't expecting that.
On July 27th, 2011, Kirk Galvin murdered his 53-year-old uncle. He then drove the body to a remote area and attempted to destroy the body by setting it on fire. And then he left. So this guy that we all knew, that was smart and nice to me, murdered his uncle and then burned the body. Which I can't even process.
That's dark.
I haven't been able to process this for 6 years. Well, in court, the judge said this. No one may ever know for sure what happened or why it happened. This is obviously a sad, tragic case. I wish I could do something to ease your pain. So even the judge didn't know what happened. Nobody knows.
See, that's sad because
said, he was a man like no other. His heart was as big
the
as
family has to deal with the uncle's death, and they also had to deal with the fact that the nephew killed him. That's like, wow.
And I think he would forgive you too, because he loved you so much. And now he's in jail. And nobody knows why he did it. So I've been looking for answers for a long time. I've talked to a lot of people from high school years ago about it. I've tried to reach out to Kirk's family. I even emailed the district attorney who was a part of the case, and she said this. Unfortunately, I don't have many answers to give you about why this crime occurred. Mr. Galvin pled guilty to the crime. He did not have a jury trial, so we have very little details about the incident or why he chose to do what he did.
So they never found out, not even one reason why he did it?
I don't understand. And I'm not the only one who's very skeptical and confused by this. I was looking on one of the websites that had the story, and this comment was there. No one person could have accomplished this. Kirk doesn't have the strength to fight someone. He can't build up enough.
That's what I
anger to
was
fight
thinking
someone.
when they said
The
it was
uncle
like
not
no
murdered
reason.
by
He
his
said no
family.
reason. I
No
was like, did
motive,
he
no
do
cause
it?
of death, no
Because like
time,
he has
no
no
place.
reason for killing them.
And then he says, it would have taken 3 to 4 people to get that body out of the apartment, across the courtyard, and into the vehicle without people noticing. Was
Yeah.
anybody questioned at the apartment complex?
Because
I mean,
somebody
that
would
is
have noticed
confusing,
a
right?
man
Like,
carrying
how did
another
this
man,
happen
a dead body
completely
out.
unnoticed? But also, how did Kirk, who's a little guy, do all of this? And why? I mean, clearly he says he did it, pled guilty. But why? What drives somebody to kill?
Did somebody else do it and
who's
like pressure
never
him to do
done
it, like
anything that
plead
showed
guilty?
a sign of it, ever, to just snap. Now this is where it
Or did
gets
somebody throw him under the bus? Or
intense for me, because I knew Kirk pretty well, and I even did a video with him once where, well, let me back
a
up. So
video?
I've been making videos since I was a kid. I mean, ever since I got my hands on a camera, which was when I was like 9. And a lot of that footage is deleted from the world. Some of it's still out there. I think the oldest one that exists is a video of me at a birthday party singing Kelly Clarkson while sucking helium into my mouth.
This is so old. Look at the camera quality.
Yeah, I was not popular. But once I entered high school, I started doing video projects instead of essays. And I even got my teachers and sometimes my principals to be in them. Now, I had so many different people in my videos. Popular kids, nerds, jocks. It became a thing where everybody wanted to be in my weird, messed up videos. They didn't want to be friends with me, but they wanted to be in my videos. Well, my final video that I made in my senior year had Kirk in it. So this video was about
Oh, that's him right there.
and what would happen if I turned into a dictator and ruled the school.
He
Now,
got the
video's
little
been
Hitler
copyright
must.
striked,
Oh my
so there's no
God.
audio. But
Same.
basically, here's what happens. So me, as the dictator, tells Kirk, you will be the incentives man if one disobeys you. And then he says something like, beat them up or something. And then I say, I was thinking more like, kill them. Which is so crazy considering what happened in the future. And then
The
in
fact
the
that he
video,
made that face
he
like, and then he
actually
said, kill them.
he takes his fingers and then puts it to her neck. And then somebody pushes him and she dies. And now that guy, that same guy, is in jail
Killed someone.
for murder. Do you see why this fucks with me? Now, I have not talked about this because I feel weird. I feel like I don't want to be disrespectful to the family. I don't want to bring up bad issues for them. But as somebody that knew Kirk, as somebody that liked him,
You're just
somebody
concerned and you
had a
don't know
weird
why.
connection with him, I just want to know more. I want to know if there was a motive or how this happened. And I'm not the only one. I think a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm wondering too. Like, did somebody set
And
him
I
up, or
wanna know
did he
for the
really do
victim's
it?
family,
Like,
too. I mean, aren't they like, what the hell? Like, tell us why you did this? And who knows? Maybe the reason he did it was he just went crazy. You know, a lot of articles are saying, oh, he just had a mental break and he went crazy. But I just feel like that doesn't.
yeah, you don't just
I guess
go
I also
crazy
wanna know
all
if
of a
there are
sudden.
any
Like, it
signs,
just
like,
builds up.
how
Like,
do
you don't just go
avoid
crazy.
this
Like,
happening again? We all
all
thought
of a
we
sudden,
knew.
out of nowhere.
So we didn't see the signs. There's a lot. There's a lot that I want to know. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is go on Facebook, go to his page, and see if I can see.
Oh, he still has his
if there's
Facebook
signs.
page up.
And then
Oh.
maybe reach out to people from high school and see if they noticed anything. And I'll reach out to the family again. But family, if you're watching, please know I'm not like trying to make anybody look bad. I just want to know more. I want to know why somebody that I considered a friend would become a murderer. Okay, let's go on Facebook. So I'm just gonna film this and then we can watch YouTube and stuff.
I got you a princess string.
Thank you. Okay.
Loves his Diet Coke. Shane loves
Okay,
Diet
high
Coke.
school on Facebook. I'm gonna need this.
Diet Coke is bomb though.
All right, here we go. I owe $350. What? Nice to see you again too, Facebook. Okay, so first let's go to Kirk's page. I haven't seen Kirk's page in a while. The last time I did was like maybe 4 years ago. So I don't even know if it's still up or if somebody took it over. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Whew. That is one of the scariest pictures.
It's so dark. Like, you
For
can't
so
even
many
see
reasons.
him.
Just the fact that you can't see his face?
Yeah.
Is this the last picture he posted? February 4th, 2011, yeah. Okay, so I want to look through more of his pictures because one thing I remember a lot of people saying is like, oh, I wasn't surprised because he never smiled and was always kind of sad. So I'm curious to actually look and see where he was at mentally before it happened. Let's see.
You smiling on that one?
He looks happy. Like, that doesn't look like a sociopath to me. I mean, all of these pictures are... He seems to be having fun. I don't... That's the thing that's confusing to me. I feel like if he slowly fell into some kind of dark, deep depression or something that would make him be able to kill someone, wouldn't there be pictures to show that? Although I guess...
I don't think so, Shane, because you can't really... People hide behind a smile a lot, so you can never know if someone's going through something unless
he
they
had a
tell
more
you.
interesting social life than I did. He's partying it up all over the place. Oof. Okay, that one's a little...
Yeah, that one's a little scary.
So that's in 2008. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised to see this type of picture. Because, like, the guy who I knew in high school was shy and, like, not a shirtless selfie
Yeah,
type of
like,
guy,
just
so I
so-
guess I don't know, I guess I didn't know him as well as I thought I did. Oh, and then that's it. Alright, well, let's see if there's any, like, anything on his page that could give any...
Yeah, try to review some of his posts or his statuses.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Mhm.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing. That's a little...
You should view some of his statuses.
Likes. Oh, okay, we have some likes. Making people smile. This is like... like, I knew this was gonna feel weird and be kind of dark, and I didn't really think it through. I'm feeling really weird. Dancing. Developmentally disabled sports fund? Like, he liked
Jeez.
charity work? I'm just so confused. Past events, what are these? Birthday parties, concerts, an engagement. Like, that's why I'm even more confused by this.
Because on the
Okay, so I
outside
think
looking
what I wanna
in,
do
you
now
can
is
see his
I wanna
life
message
seems like
some
he's
people
like
who-
happy with his life.
Specifically people that I saw in his pictures. People who I know were close to him. And I want to see if they know anything. And I've talked to a couple people about this a few years ago, and everybody was in the same place. Like, everybody wanted to know more. They didn't get the full story. So I feel a little weird about messaging people, but let's do it. Okay, so this guy was his best friend. and
Oh, that's interesting.
was in one of his last pictures. And I know this guy very well. I mean, I was in his class for like years. Okay. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
I'm not good at Facebook. I know it's been many years. And you might not even remember me, but we went to school together. I was looking into the Kirk Galvin case, and I wanted to know more about what happened and why. Okay, I also sent another message just saying I know it's sensitive and I understand if you don't want to talk about it, so we'll see. Sent. Alright, so I'm
I
gonna
hope
send
he's.
a message
I hope
to,
he responds.
I don't know, like 10 different people. The one I really want to talk to is one of my best friends from high school. Her name is Megan. We did videos together, we were very close, and I haven't talked to her about this. And she was in his class too, so I also just haven't talked to her in a long time in general, and I'm like, I don't know, I just kind of want to like break the ice. Alright, hold on, let me do a little stalking first. Oh my god, I love her so much. Wait, what? No, not like that. Oh man, but I do love her. That's her mom. Oh my god, her mom's name is Patricia.
She's pretty.
and I
She
called
looks
her
like her
Patty
mom,
Cakes.
actually.
Her mom was so supportive of everything I did and loved the videos that we would make. Oh, the dog. Oh my god, her standing in front of the Long Beach sign. That's everything. That's where I grew up. Oh man. Okay, let's message her. Hey. Is that too much? Okay, super random.
Like after a couple years, you're like, hey, what's up?
About the Kirk Galvin case. Like anything that wasn't in the news already. And how are you? Oh my god. This is why I can't keep friends. Let's send it. Alright, I'm going to...
That's what you should have started off with that. How are you, and then asked about it.
Let's see if anybody wrote back. Okay, see you in the morning. Okay,
Ooh.
so it is 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went up to go pee, and then I looked at my phone, and I had like a lot of missed messages, and I couldn't go back to sleep because I was like,
You need to find out what they were saying.
asleep back there, but he can sleep through anything. Bruno is very annoyed that I'm filming right now. Oh my god. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so I'm not going to say any names or show pictures of who I'm talking to, but the first person that wrote me back was one of my really good friends. Alright, let's see what she said. Hi. So not super random. I thought the entire situation was crazy. He killed his uncle, set him on fire, and buried him after driving over an hour with him in the car. What the fuck? Never heard anything more other than that. He's in prison, but for how long? I feel like I tried to Google it after I heard, but found nothing. See, this is why I'm doing this video. Not like, it's not just for me.
Everybody at the high school is curious. Like, nobody knows. Even the family probably is curious.
It's nice to.
I'm curious.
Okay, I'll write her back in a minute. Alright, so this next one is from another girl who I wasn't that close with, but she was close to Kirk. Pretty close to Kirk. Hi Shane, I'm doing pretty decent. Hope you are too. Honestly, we're on the same page. I was in England when it happened. I didn't really talk to him too much after high school. Almost made a plan with somebody to visit him in Santa Barbara, but didn't end up going.
Oh my God, that's creepy.
We'll get to
She
that
was
idea
about to
later.
go see him.
But
Oh my
I know he
God.
got into drugs and ended up stabbing his uncle and driving his body to Santa Barbara. Equally shocking to me, and don't entirely understand what led to it. Okay, so same boat. Okay, this next one is from another girl who he was pretty close to.
I want to see what his best friend has to
Kirk
say
hated
though.
his uncle. Hated him. That's what I remember, and I talked about it a few years ago. I'm pretty sure that his. So, what she just said, I am going to not put in the video because it's touchy and I feel like that's overstepping a boundary. So, I'm not going to put in what she said out of respect for his family. He's not alive to defend himself, and he was the one that was murdered. So, like, I'm not going to go there. But let me read what she said after that. I saw him out on 2nd Street a few days after he killed his uncle during the holidays. He was totally normal. That's
Oh,
my thoughts on it. I don't remember reading about drugs. He smoked weed and drank, that's all I know.
oh,
She saw him a few
that's
days after.
scary.
That's crazy. Like,
That is
killing your
that is
uncle
terrifying.
and
When
then
you think back
coming
at it and you be like, oh my God, he killed somebody and I saw him. Like I actually talked to him and I didn't know he killed somebody. That's scary as hell.
Megan. Oh shoot, no I don't. It didn't totally shock me though. I know it sounds weird since it was murder, but that guy wore and dressed the same from 6th grade to 12th grade. Looking back, I don't remember him ever having a genuine smile. Just seems like psychopath tendencies. Maybe that's a stretch, but I just wasn't shocked when I looked back on who he was as a person. Whew, interesting. She's the only person so far that said she wasn't surprised. Oh my god, she also sent me a picture. Oh my god. That's us at prom. I mean, we didn't go together, but I mean, I wanted to. But
He said we ain't go together, but
that's oh my god.
my bad,
She
y'all.
also sent me
My
a-
camera was just messing up. My bad.
She said, "Remember this." Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that her and Shane?
Alright, I gotta go to work.
Oh my god. First of all, the making out. Hold on, let me go back. This real ass making out. Literally didn't even touch faces. My hair. There's a lot happening right now. Oh my god, that was so cute. The funny thing is, I remember when we were filming that, I had a crush on her. And I remember being like so nervous to make out with her. We literally didn't even touch hair. Okay, so I wrote back to her just saying like, ha ha ha, that video's terrible. But also I asked more about Kirk. She said, find out motivation because I'd like to know. What drives someone to kill their uncle? Maybe it's been long enough his family would be willing to participate. You know what? Okay, I was already planning on asking somebody from high school to like be in my video so I can interview them about everything. I kind of feel like she's the perfect choice because she's the only person that said she wasn't surprised that he murdered.
Yeah, and we
Also,
would get
just-
more of an insight on why she wasn't surprised.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask her if she wants to be in my video. She said sure. Oh my god. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to write all these people back. I think I'm gonna have her meet me at
Well, I wanted to see what his best friend had to say.
Oh my god. This just gave me a lot of anxiety. I don't know. Maybe going back to Long Beach will actually help. Maybe I'll ask more people in the area what they think, or if they know anything else. I just want to talk to more people about it who feel as annoyed and aggravated as I do. And once again, I always say this, but no disrespect is meant toward the family of the victim or the family of Kirk. I'm about to drive to Long Beach, where I grew up. And I'm gonna go hang out with one of my best friends from high school. No, I did have a crush on her when I was younger. Is that gonna bother you?
Wait, really?
Hi. We're gonna hang out and talk and stuff, and then we're gonna talk about murder. Wait, that's where we shot a video with Kirk, right there. So when I messaged you, you said you weren't surprised.
There was some odd behavior.
Wait, what? So I thought this would be the perfect time.
Shane is showing
to
the
say
creepiest
something
pictures
and
of
see
his
what your
dad.
reaction is. I'm not gonna lie, I might have had a crush on you.
Okay, y'all, so that was Shane Dawson, My Friend Got Life in Prison. Oh my God, Shane, that was probably one of the creepiest videos that you have ever made. But this is the thing, this is what I really like about Shane. His channel is so unique and so different. Like, I love this new series he's doing where he's like diving deep into like his past, like, and just like all the things that like he was afraid to confront in his past. He's really like just diving more into it now, and he's really just showing the world more about himself and his past. So I really love this series. And oh my God, this video is just like, it's so many creepy things. Like the pictures were just like, oh my God, like the pictures where he had a serious face, like they were creepy. Like the girl who said that she saw him a couple days after he murdered his uncle, but nobody knew he murdered his uncle yet, and he was just smiling. Like, oh my God, like just imagine that for a moment. Like somebody in your family, you know what, scratch that, somebody that you know murdered anybody, and you see them walk, like just walking on the street, and like you talking to them and you laughing with them and all that, and they seem fine, and then next thing you know they get arrested a couple days later for murder. Like, I would be terrified. I'd be like, oh my God, like that means like anybody can really, like, you can be looking at a murderer and you don't know. Like, that's just like really terrifying to me. And also it's really just nice to get an insight that him and Shane were actually friends, and it's nice to see that he was actually kind to Shane in high school, because I know Shane got bullied a lot in his school years. So it was nice to see that Shane, it was important to Shane to figure out why he did this. Like, why did he murder his uncle? Because he was actually a friend of Shane's, and he actually was one of the kids who did not bully Shane. So this was just like terrifying though. I really wanted to see his best friend's I wanted to see if his best friend messaged him back, but I guess the best friend didn't reply to Shane. So which sucks. I really wish that his best friend would reply to him back. But I'm definitely excited to see part 2, and I'm also nervous. I'm terrified as hell, because I really want to know, like, this type of stuff. This why I like horror and like this type of mystery stuff though, because it keeps me on my feet and it keeps me thinking, and it makes me aware of people and like their minds and how people think, how others think, and it really just like, it just really keeps me on my feet, and that's what I really love about these type things. So I'm just like glad that Shane continues to do these type of videos, and oh my God, I'm just like anxious for part 2. I cannot wait, but yet I'm just like, oh, we're gonna find out more, and it's scary, but hey, we're gonna find out more. Yeah, but part 2, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Woo! I love this song. Oh, we rolling already? Okay. Well, if you guys like this reaction, please make sure you give it a thumbs up because you like this reaction. And also, if you want more reactions like this, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you will see more reactions like this. And make sure you follow me on my social medias. They'll be right here. Yes, they'll be right here on this side. So make sure you follow me on my social medias where all your requests will be heard. Okay, I'm finished. Finally. Whew, now I can just dance because this song is my jam.